Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there. Whatever you're watching Awini Unity platform from, thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time all the time. And happy Merry Christmas to you, wherever you are, as well. Being a while now on Awini Unity platform, so thank you so much for your patience, for your time, always checking out on my videos as well. And you can check Awini Unity platform on Twitter, Awini Unity. You can check Awini Unity platform on Instagram as well, and you can catch me on TikTok, Kevin1 247. Okay, so guys, this video I'm going to talk about Nketiah, and I'm going to talk about Ghana referees as well, and our football in general. Something that I had to do in Ghana. I'm happy about when things I have to make Ghana improve. So guys, let's go straight to the point, the camp of Nketiah. This video, I'm just asking, if you check up the last Monday, the performance of Nketiah last Monday, it was great, a great goal, great performance, guys. So I'm asking, do you feel like GFA boss would continue to pursue Nketiah to convince him to play for the Black Stars? It was like that, going very well, and they these guys here for many times, but fortunately it didn't go like how we all wanted before. And looking at how Nketiah put the performance back on Monday, do you feel like the GFA boss should try and try to convince him to play for the Black Stars? Or what is your take on that? That is how a lot of people are asking. So if you have your own opinion, you can drop your comment in the comment box, and let's go. Well, to me, I feel like we shouldn't go for players that are not ready. Okay, we shouldn't go for players. That is my personal opinion all the time from day one. I always say Ghana is bigger than everybody out there. Ghana not just about player, any star person out there. Ghana is bigger than every individual. So we should have a players that have interest to represent Ghana national team. We should have a players that ready to die for the nation. We should have a players that ready to die for the team. But we shouldn't go out try to convince players that maybe feel that they are not really ready to play, because at the end of the day, you may put pressure into them and they get to a point, maybe when they don't get called up where they are and they come to the national team, the commitment level will not be there like if someone is really willing to represent the nation. That is my thing that I always talk about, that we shouldn't go out and force players to come and play for us. Instead of going out to force players to come and play for us, I think that energy, that money that maybe GFA boss will spend, go up and down to force those players, sometimes we can use that money to put some development back home, check our pitches, develop the youth level, so that we can always get players from back home. Our players that we can sit down today proud about them, there was not the players that come from born in Europe. Some player like Asamoah Gyan, player like Makalesian, player like Stephen Appiah, player like even Abedi Pedi. Most of all these players was Ghana product, but we lost all those players. We lost those kind of. It's difficult. Why? Because simply the youth level, Ghana used to go like a tournament like under 17, under 20, perform very well. But past for some time now, Ghana went under 20, under 21, under 17, they went to tournament. It's not going well because there is no proper development back home. So that is my personal opinion, guys. I don't think that we should be wasting time, wasting money to convince players that are not ready to play for Ghana. I'm not saying that Nketiah is not ready. I do not know anything yet. That is why I didn't talk about it. But this video, I'm just asking, do you believe that the GFA boss should pursue these players to play for Black Stars? So that is what I'm asking you. Drop your comment. Let's go to the referees camp. The CHAN tournament gonna take place by 16 days time. I don't know if I get it right. 16 days time, and the Black Galaxy qualify, and they will be part of the tournament, and that is very good. We are wishing them all the best, best of luck to win the tournament. And they played friendly match against I think Egypt under 20, passed about 4 days ago, and they won that game by 2-0. We was all happy. But my main thing that I'm going to talk about is Ghana referees here. We always call ourselves as a football nation. And when you sit down back and ask ourselves that, why we always call ourselves like football nation, or we are a country that loves sports, aside Black Stars, I don't see any team or any something that really show that we are really football. Sometimes most of countries, it is not just about only their national team, but they have so many, even their referees are representing their country, to make a lot of countries recognize that, okay, this referee actually come from this country. But when it comes to Ghana, it is always problem. And why we are facing this problem? Look at the CHAN tournament. Ghana had only 2 referees, and these 2 referees, something that even surprised me, and something that even surprised me with CAF as well. We have one referee called I don't know if I get the name correct, Daniel Nilaye or Daniel Laye, and that one is going as bar assistant referee, not a center referee, but it's going for, like, you know, VRA. It's not going as the main team, but it's going to back up someone. But my question here is, even Ghana, we do not operate this bar. We do not have it. So I don't know how they able to get someone, because if we having a bar in our Premier League, that is where we will say, okay, this referee, they practice all those things. But Ghana, we do not have bar. We are not using bar on our league. So how CAF able to pick someone as a assistant referee to be a bar? When this came out, I was pretty happy just by the Ghana referee being part. But it was a question that I'm asking myself. If something like this, then there is a long way we need to go, because you cannot pick a referee that country do not really have a bar. So what do you stand to pick the referee? And see the referee that Ghana, we see like Daniel Laye, when it comes to our tough clubs like House and Kotoko. He's the referee that we always believe that is top-notch referee. But coming to CHAN tournament, this referee cannot able to make it to the center referees. And there is one referee as well. The name was Abrobe, or I don't know Abrobe that they are eating, or I don't know. The referee name is Abrobe. So guys, that is why I always say Ghana football we have a long way to go, man. We have a long way to go. We always think that maybe the only way to see Ghana as a football nation when Black Stars are performing. No. So sometimes when there is no Black Stars, you see that, well, everything is down. When it comes to athletics, like, it's down. When it comes to our local clubs, our Premier League clubs, when they are going to maybe CAF Champions League, we all normally saw what happened. They go there and they get 4 goals, 5 goals. At the end of the day, aggregate 10 goals, and they come back again. So I think Ghana GFA really need to work on this. Coming back, failing on the African Cup of Nations, failing on the World Cup. And for me personally, I was thinking that as a responsible leader that went to the World Cup, and all Ghanaians hope was World Cup is already passed. But hey, we need to talk about some certain things here. Coming out to talk about, no one should come out to say something about the Black Stars in negative, or maybe the GFA side. Responsible leaders should have come out to apologize to Ghanaians that all Ghanaian taxpayers' money we give to you guys, putting all our hope to do well at the World Cup, and you guys fail us as a leader, as a GFA board. Should have come out for the first place to give apology to all Ghanaians, but that didn't work. Now, what is the way forward? Now we are still waiting as well. No coach yet in Ghana Black Stars, and we all know that I was thinking that maybe the qualifiers is going to be January, but later on I realized that it is March rather that they're going to play. But when last time I checked on my phone, I was thinking that maybe the match is going to be January 17, but I realized that it is March, and this is the time for us to get a coach that can able to prepare well. We will not be waiting till getting to some few days for the qualifier, African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Then we are now appointing coach, and the coach cannot able to know the players that they have to call. So I think this is the right players, the right time for GFA boss to get coach for the national team. And what was the plan going to the World Cup? Like we all know that the contact was with Otuado was like after the World Cup is not going to continue. We knew that before. So what was the plan? Why the GFA body didn't make a plan that, okay, we knew clearly that after the World Cup Otuado is not going to continue. So why they didn't plan about getting a coach by then? If they want to tell me that maybe it is because of Black Stars failure, that is why Otuado gets take that advantage, say, okay, I already said it again after the World Cup, I'm not going to continue, fine. But I believe like if like Ghana did well at the World Cup, like Otuado, they're going to maintain him, but it doesn't go well. What are they waiting? We need to get coach for our national team and move forward. So guys, what do you think? I talk about Nketiah, we need to case him again or not. And I spoke about Ghana referees performance as well, and what we need to do to move forward and take Ghana football to different level. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate your time, and yeah, whatever you are watching me from, ciao.